sambil waiting the others. Okay, everyone. Hello. Today I'm Ardi as a host at our all hands meeting, and we have Kak Restu as a moderator. So before we start, we will play some video for all hands intro video. Okay, let's start. Okay, that's our all hands intro video. So we can move to our next session is weekly inspirational speaker, and we got today we got very inspirational speaker, as we know. Okay. Oh wait, where's my screen? Okay. Okay. Today our speaker is Coffee D. Okay. Coffee D.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Vinny.
Okay. Okay. Well, we move to Coffee D. Is okay. We start.
Right. Thank you for inviting me, Hardy, as inspirational speaker. Yeah, I hope I can be inspirational today and also feel your guys' inspiration for the rest of the week.
Yeah, as we know, Coffee D have jargon super sekali.
Yes, super sekali.
Super sekali. That's very inspirational. Okay.
Good branding, yeah. Good branding.
Good branding. Very good
Until
branding.
a month ago, people still remember, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Coffee D, we start from your journey. I got this information from your LinkedIn. So if there's some outdated or information, please tell directly to me. Okay. Start from Coffee D. Start from Gajah Madah University at 2060.
And sorry, Ardi, your screen is a bit small on my end. Is it just me?
Okay, wait. I will stop sharing first, okay, and then I'm reshare. Oh, no. Why so little?
No, it's because your vertical thing. You probably.
You have a vertical monitor.
Yeah, I got vertical. We need to stop sharing.
Yeah.
Only a vertical monitor.
Window.
Okay.
Yeah, even debugging during inspirational speaking, yeah, it's very interesting. These engineers.
Yeah. Okay, how about now?
Yes, correct.
Excellent.
Okay,
Very well done.
Ardi, yeah.
Failing fast. Core value recognition for quick pivots. Okay, good stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, please continue, Ardi.
Okay. From at your first year, you already joined some organization, yeah, KVD, at Himakom, UGM. Okay. Next to 2080 until 2090, you got some exchange student to Kanazawa University, Japan. Yeah.
Japan, yeah, correct.
Okay. Then you go to as a teaching assistant at UGM. Then at 2092 until now, still join as associate researcher at CFDS, Center of Digital Society. right?
Yep.
And yeah, at 2020 until now, you are as a Bukit Vista VP of Engineering.
Not
Okay,
2020, but it's a long trip. But recent title, yeah, VP of Engineering, correct.
okay. Okay, we take a deeper. We will see the COVID inspired journey at BV. Start from junior research data science and 2020, then to become business intelligence and product developer at 20 to 2021. COVID become COO at 2021 to 2022, right?
Yeah,
Chief
yeah, correct.
Officer. Okay, that's good. COVID. I never know. I never know. COVID become COO. Okay, after that, COVID become at 2022, at 2020, yeah, to 2022 become chief of data science and training, and then at 2023 senior data science, and right now and 2023 to 2024 become VP of engineering. Is that correct, COVID?
Yeah, this is the brief version, but as Nadia mentioned in the comment, sometimes in the early days when we were still internal tools and also product development, there's a lot of people here with multiple roles, like product owner or product manager. Initially was started by me, and then Nadia continued in, and so forth. And then during my time as COO, I was also the chapter lead for the hospitality and reservation. So, but the brief idea is correct, I think.
Okay. Di segala medan ya, mengcover segala medan. Oke,
Okay.
COVID. Can I ask something first? Yeah.
What if I say no, Ardi? It's impossible, right? Of course, I will have to say yes. Yes,
If
Ardi.
you say no, it's super sekali, Kak.
Super sekali.
You
Yeah.
say no. Okay. Okay. I want to ask you something, Kak. You started as a junior researcher and climbed to VP of engineering. What mindset or skill help you achieve this growth? Because this growth is so much incredible, yeah. As we not linear sometimes. I think it's incredible growth. Can you share some skill or mindset, Kak?
Okay. Thank you, Ardi, for the question. This is actually excellent question. Yeah, I thought about this like overnight, and I've come to a conclusion that the mindset can be condensed into very simple explanation. So first, when I was new to Bukit Vista, my mindset was say yes to everything, think about the solution later on. Okay. So, but when I was younger, like 5 years ago, I said yes to everything. Just say yes first, and then think about the solution later on. But now I think that has shifted and that still is still applicable for you guys who are still young. Who are still young, yeah. Nadia offended, yeah, I think. Yeah. Okay. But now as I've become the VP of engineering, I think it's very wise to think about no first, and then think about yes later on. So that would save a lot of time. That would save a lot of wasted resources. So think about reasons to object the idea first, and then say yes later on, probably after you have received enough justification. So that's the mindset that helped me achieve this growth in a sense. And skills, yeah. I think one skill that is that sticks with me a lot, even ever since I was in university. So one idea is that I didn't really, unlike other students in computer science who have been coding since they were in high school, I actually started coding only since I was in university, and like I have different aptitudes when I was in and when I was in high school. So some of my teachers recommended me to become a doctor. Some of my teachers recommended me to become a civil engineer or something like that. Since I had some general aptitude, but through it all, I think the important skill that I learned is that treat the technical skill as a tool instead of a solution first. So, for example, if you ask me how to visualize data, probably the best solution might not be producing the visualization through codes, but probably design solution like illustration, like infographics could be a better option, depending on the resources and also the audience. So I think that particular skill is actually pretty useful. So yeah, does that answer your question, Adi?
Okay, that's good.
Also, one skill that is important. Yeah.
What skill?
Simplify your explanations. Right.
I
I
see.
think that will be very useful
Yeah.
for humans and also both humans and also AI agent, probably prompting, googling, simplify our explanations.
Yeah. Okay. That's so very important mindset and skill that Coffee D share with us. So it's super sekali once again.
Yeah.
Super sekali. Okay. Coffee D, we can move to my second question. Okay, right now you are a VP of Engineering. As a leader, what are the key qualities you believe every aspiring leader should develop?
Okay.
So every leader maybe become next VD, or maybe will become a leader. I can have a same attitude like Coffee D. So what I should develop?
Okay. This question is very general. You know what I mean is that it might have a lot of different answers from different people, right? What is important, I think, and what I firmly believe is there's different leadership style, different leadership definition. Some organizations do choose their definition like very accurately and precisely on what they think a leader should be. And not everyone should be a leader like Fili, because different people might have different weight of leadership. Might be different, but and could be better even. So it doesn't matter. You don't really have to be like Fili, but as long as you have covered the uses of Fili plus more, that's also okay. That's even better. I mean, so I also thought about this question deeply. What kind of leadership skill that I think could be generic enough? For me, I think, like let's say, being fair might not be a priority for all leaders. But I think one of the thing that is relevant to all leadership position is understanding the actionables. So having discussions and ideas is good. It can stimulate one's creativity, but having actionables after those discussions is the most important thing that every leader should understand. And think about the net positive comparison of net positive or the overall actionable that you have, actions that you have taken. That should be the general idea.
Okay, that's so very what I can say ya. Kalau Indonesianya sangat menginspirasi ya. Jadi ini once again
like Mario Teguh ya.
From COVID super sekali. Okay. Already we have more time. Let's see. 10 minutes left. Okay. Okay, COVID. For the last question, what the most important lesson you have learned from your journey that you like everyone here to take away?
Yeah. My journey ya.
Yeah.
I have to take away ya. Okay. I think one of the thing that Mr. Jing told the leaders about, which is Peter's principle, that makes a lot of sense in a lot of cases. If nobody have heard about Peter's principle, is that usually in an organization, people will be promoted based on their high performance in their previous role, right? So if, for example, you are a executor and then you're excellent as executor, you will be promoted to supervisor, for example. That's what happened. That's what happened in a lot of organizations. But that is actually a pitfall, because if you're an excellent executor, doesn't mean that you will be good at doing supervision.
Yes.
If you're an excellent supervisor, doesn't mean that you're actually going to be an excellent knowledge manager, for example. So based on that understanding, I think having that false assumption creates a lot of problem later on. It has a lot of baggage, basically, with a particular pitfall. So, for example, if you want to become a leader, you don't have to wait until you've been promoted into a leader
Excellent.
before displaying the quality of being a leader, right? This is especially true in Bukit Vista. In corporate, like bigger company, corporate probably is medium to low merit of displaying this particular characteristics. It might go unnoticed, but in Bukit Vista especially, this will be fruitful for you as well. If you intend to become something, for example, you have a goal to become something, display it first, and it will be evaluated accordingly. So I think that's what we practice, and I think that's very important for everyone. So, for example, if you are not, it can be applied to real life as well. For example, you can display something first, and then later on, naturally, I think what goal it is will happen eventually. Like if Gen Alpha right now, like my little brothers, they call it manifesting. Yeah,
Manifesting. Yeah.
manifesting. You think about it first, display it first,
And you get that letter.
yeah. I think
A
the
vision.
nowadays say this kind of thing, but I think this very this learning process that I understand from all these years. I think.
Okay, this is so super sekali or inspirational speaker today for all hands weekly meeting. Okay, is there anything left, Kofidi, that you want to share to us?
Okay, I think I was invited as well because it coincides with my 5 years anniversary in Bukit Vista.
Yeah.
5 years, yeah. 1 more year, and usually people will complete their primary education. Yeah, people will complete their primary education. In the beginning, as well, since the beginning, I had clear idea of how much time I could invest in Bukit Vista. In a sense, I told this story a lot of time. I think almost every year, people keep asking me why I stay in Bukit Vista and all that, right? And I think it fascinates me to see a company, innovative company in this industry. And of course, I thank everyone for the opportunity to have this experience during the past 5 years. And for everyone else in the company who's newer, I think it used to be like I was the youngest in the company, but I think now that's not true anymore. That's very interesting, yeah. So
Manifesting.
correct. So I think just inspire the light, inspire the light. So that's the most important part of the company. Manifested, yeah, everyone. Yeah, manifesting.
Okay, thank you very much, Kofidi, for the inspirational sharing from your journey and from your what you have been through in our in Bukit Vista. Okay, today is super sekali once again from Jargon Coffee D. Okay, right now I will the next is from moderator session. So Karstu, the floor is yours.
Hello everyone, thank you Kak Ardi. Very inspirational ya from Coffee D. And Coffee D is truly the definition of hardworking and multi-talent. I can't wait to learn more from you, Coffee D. So for the next session, we are going to have a vision and mission statement from our company. And the first vision statement to inspire the like everyone, everywhere, everyone, and every time will be delivered by Mr. Jin. Yeah, please, Mr. Jin, the time is short.
Okay. Before I begin, I just want to say thank you to Vidi for his 5 years of incredible service. I still remember how I met Vidi, and it was completely by luck. So I think at the time we had just started our program to work with UGM in Jogja, and that happened because we were not finding very many capable software or engineers here in Bali. So we decided that we would take a risk, go out to Jogja and see who we could find. And within a very short amount of time, I was invited to speak in a class immediately by the professor who had lunch with me. And he said, I want you to teach my class. I was like, I don't know what that means. He said, I want you to teach my class. I have no preparations. Just talk about something you know about. So Professor Azari invited me to teach, and Vidi was sitting at the front to the left side in the corner. And he had all the right answers to some very hard questions I was asking. So since then, it's been a very incredible progression to watch Vidi's progression each year through the entire stack of making this possible. I think Vidi oftentimes underestimates his own contributions here, that's for sure. Many of you are able to get higher pay here because of some of the work that he's done, because he's put in a lot of the work that installs the automation, the engineering, the whole thing, led by Bayu, but also a lot of it was been created by Vidi and also led by Vidi too as well. So I think we have a lot to be thankful for. We have a lot to feel inspiration for. We have a lot to feel gratitude for. I don't think we would be here, especially I wouldn't be here without Vidi. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah. So he's definitely a core part of what makes Bukit Vista inspired to life. Okay. Now, I'm going to have to be the bad cop today. My part of the all hands will definitely be, hopefully it's inspirational in a long-term way, but it's a little bit depressing in a short-term way. Okay. So I'll get on with the bad news because there's plenty of it, and we'll share it together as a company. Okay. But before I go in, I want to make this clear. Okay, for everyone, this part is important to understand. I know oftentimes we have a shame culture in Indonesia, in Asia in general, right? We don't want to say something in public that makes us look stupid, that makes us look bad. But I think, to be honest, for everyone here, this is the safest place you can talk about your biggest mistakes. I know that's counterintuitive, but this is the safest place you can talk about your biggest mistakes. Okay? And I'll tell you why. Because when we don't find out that people are making mistakes and we have to go and dig, find ourselves, then I guess the transparency is lost, the trust is lost, okay? It's okay to be ashamed of whatever. It's a growing process, as Vidi talked about, okay? So please try to take this space as the safest place to say, I fucked up. I made a big mistake, okay? And that's that should be the right place to talk about it, okay? Not talking about it, having had a discover there, that's not so safe, okay? Can we agree to that? Can we agree that this is a safe place to talk about anything, okay? So if you have any problem, whatever you'd like people to know about, you talk about it here at the All Hands, all right? Because that's where everybody can reset expectations, all right? One of the biggest mistakes we made in essentially promoting, demoting, firing people is that expectations didn't match the reality. Expectations were here, reality was over here. and the difference got bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it became not really possible to fix. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead with that, and I'm going to start with some hard questions first. Let's just start with this because I think this is important. Okay. We'll take our time for Con. We'll take our time. We'll take some credence to this, and let's start with this question first. Okay. Safe space again. Okay. Safe space. Let's go. Has Bukit Vista ever lied to you before? Okay, let's start asking. Wendy, has Bukit Vista ever lied to you before?
I don't think so.
Okay, and you can speak up, right? We're going to affirm this by understanding how everyone feels. Okay. So if we say no here, then just don't say anything in private. Okay, we say it in public, we say it in a safe space, but I would like to know. Okay, if the company has ever lied to you. Okay. All right. So Wendy says no, and Wendy will take responsibility for what he just said. Okay, Wendy, I'll ask you again. Will you take responsibility for saying no? Has Bukit Vista ever lied to you?
I will take it.
Okay, all right, so no, yeah? Okay, all right. Let's go to Robin. Robin, has Bukit Vista ever lied to you before?
Never.
Okay, let's go to Wayu. Wayu, has Bukit Vista ever lied to you before?
Definitely no, sir.
Okay, all right. Krishna, has Bukit Vista ever lied to you?
No, from me.
Okay, Kanza, has Bukit Vista ever lied to you? Can't hear you. Okay, so we'll skip. All right, Bella, has Bukit Vista ever lied to you?
No.
Okay, Marcel, has Bukit Vista ever lied to you?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, you should remember, you're president of ops, right? Take a second to think about it again. Make a decision, all right? Has Bukit Vista ever lied to you?
No. Lie, no.
All right, Erica, has Bukit Vista ever lied to you?
No, sir.
Okay, Ganesh, has Bukit Vista ever lied to you?
No.
Okay, Nadia, has Bukit Vista ever lied to you?
No.
Okay, great. Same question.
Not that I know
Okay, well, you would know now. How long have you been working here, Greg?
of. 4.
Okay, all right. So if there's been lying going on, you would know, right? And this, once again, is a safe place to talk about it, okay? So let's keep on going. All right, Kyla, has Bukit Vista ever lied to you?
No.
Okay, all right. Gani, same question.
No.
Okay, Ega, same question.
No, sir.
Okay, Matthew, same question.
No, sir.
Okay, Hafiz.
No.
Okay, Titan.
No, sir.
Okay, David.
No, sir.
Areza.
No, sir.
Okay, August.
No.
Furkan.
No.
Vidi.
No, sir.
Harding.
No, sir.
Restu.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, be clear, okay? If you do feel that Bukit Vista lied to you, you should say so, okay? It's okay. I support you. I support whatever anybody says. There's no punishment for saying the truth here, okay? It's the transparent company. So you feel like you've been lied to. Make a decision.
I don't think so, sir.
I don't think so. It's not a decision. Just make a decision. Just make a decision. If it's yes, then say yes. There was a case when Bukit Vista lied to me. They told me this, and this didn't happen for me.
So, no.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Rehan. Same question.
No, sir.
Dave.
No.
Okay. Liffy.
No.
Okay. Ahmed. Ali.
No, sir.
Okay. All right. So if the company doesn't lie to you, don't lie to the company. Fair enough, everyone? Okay, that's, I think, our basis of trust. Okay, so the company has not lied to you. Don't lie to the company. Don't tell us that you've been doing your job when nothing's been happening. Don't make up stuff. There is no punishment for reporting a problem. Okay, there's never any punishment for reporting a problem. There's always punishment if we find out that somebody has been hiding problems. So please don't lie to the company. Okay, the company is not here to lie to you, so don't lie to the company. All right, can we do that, everyone? Okay, and if we find out there's been lies, then we will take severe disciplinary action on this. Okay, because it's just a waste of everyone's time. It betrays everybody's trust. It betrays everybody's goals. Whoever's working hard on something, they can't succeed because we're dealing in bad information about what we should be actually working on. Okay, all right, hopefully that makes sense. Let's move on. All right, good news, bad news. Okay, so we'll start with the bad news first. We'll start with the vision first. We aim to expand capacity and elevate our brand. But the first thing is that we're getting danger low marks on hospitality. Okay, so this is getting worse and worse. So we need to take immediate plans on how to fix this. We had a strategic meeting this morning. I think we'll put the first step into actually getting this right, and that begins with some of the announcements that we're going to make very soon. Okay, next we have declining review quality. These 3 properties have gotten really lower than expected reviews. Okay. So dirty or dusty, stains, dirty bathroom, hair or pet gel, dirty or dusty, noisy, much enough to do, slow to respond. That is not what we actually stand for as a brand. If you all would agree, that is not what Inspired Delight means. Okay. So we will take action once again to get these under control. The upper managers already understand. The main reason why we're not hitting our targets is because we have a lack of alignment in the bonus and performance. And as I found out, we have a lack of alignment between performance and promotions, which is really funny. People who are sometimes performing the least are promoted the fastest, which is not tolerable anymore. Okay, we need to fix that. All right, the good news. The good news I want everybody to remember is this. Okay, we are rare in a place where supply is abundant. We are very rare in a place where supply is abundant. So please have some self-respect, value your own time, value your own importance, okay? And don't get drifted off because partners are angry or whatever. Partners are going to be very, very angry because they made bad investments and they're looking to exit, okay? But most of our properties, in fact, I think all of our properties that we're managing are on track according to the original business plan. And the ones that don't believe it have already decided to offboard themselves, so I won't include that, okay? All right, anyhow, do stay confident in this. This is our pillar or an anchor of belief. You're going to believe in anything, believe that we have a solution to the increasingly crazy market that's about to happen. Next is, here's my insights. As I've been saying this whole time, the company does depend on everyone, and I mean everyone, to do their job to support and grow the brand. Senior leaders are failing to actually supervise and guide strategy, and that's why I'm taking over and taking a more leading place in strategic guidance, all right? I do this so that everyone is given a fair chance to actually get the rewards that they're due for the work that they put in, because we do hard work. Do we not, everyone? Yes? So hard work should be rewarded. But hard work is sabotage because there's poor quality failure. Poor quality failure is failure in things that we already know how to do. We don't need to repeat a failure that we made 2-3 years ago. Okay, then I expect managers and leaders to have expectations. Okay, and not tolerate contract drift and cultural drift. So we talked about this before. Any layoff or demotion, their share salary benefits go to employees who are actively helping us to achieve the company's semester goals. And here's what I'm prepared to do. I've already provided leadership lessons to how to grade journals for maximum strategic alignment. I've already set the strategic pathway for both AES and OSS, and I will expect that UMs will remove and lay off employers that are the most responsible for the lack of alignment, and they will announce their decisions, our decisions today. Okay. I think this is a really, really important thing to talk about, okay? And this is probably one of the primary core values here. And I'll take my time to slow it down so that everyone really understands, all right? If you take a look at the trajectory of Bukit Vista, Vidi, would you agree that it's been going upwards over the past 5 years of your employment here?
General trend, yes, upwards.
Okay, all right. General trend is upwards, more revenue, more innovations that matter, more guest hosts, more check-ins, more bookings, all those metrics of success, okay? It's because we never settle. We could have stopped years ago and said that was good enough. We were already making millions of dollars, right? But we put this in our core value to never settle. And sometimes if we don't really, as leaders, expect other people to never settle, eventually they get left behind. Eventually they don't longer belong in this company anymore, okay? So this isn't a casual core value. This is a very important core value. Leaders, I think, can help, but they need cooperation from everybody, right? We expect that everybody here should experience career acceleration. You should feel that you are moving faster here, working at Bukit Vista, than any other place in Indonesia. You don't need to wait for your manager to die or retire before you can get promoted to their position. You don't need to sit around for 15 years in a government job wondering what's going to happen next, what's going on next. If you do a good job, you can expect to be promoted, you can expect to be rewarded, and you can expect it to help us grow market share with more responsibilities, but also more rewards. Okay? That's what you can expect when you work at Bukit Vista. But it can only happen if we never settle. If you go, that's good enough. I'm pretty happy with my base. I'm pretty happy with my bonus. I don't need to achieve anything. Then that's where everything starts getting really, really not so good. Okay? That's where we start indulging in, I'll use the colorful language, bullshit, rather than transparency. Okay? So it's already here. The core values are here. There's going to be an update to some of the core values today, announced by Furqan. But I just want to make sure everybody understands this one, because I think this one will essentially be a guiding star, okay? Never settle means to try to do something to improve yourself every day, okay? If you don't try to do something to improve yourself, you are essentially already sliding back as the world is moving forward. Be proactive in finding new ways of learning. I've got tons of books. We have masterclass. Nobody seems to use it. Those are carrots. Those are gems of wisdom. I have left this book right here on my desk. Every time people come to visit Bali, people leave Bali, I don't see anybody ever using this to think about how to be a better leader. I've told everybody that everything you need to learn on being a better leader is already written in this book, and whatever you're reading on LinkedIn and Instagram is probably bullshit. If you want to learn how to be a better leader, buy this book, and you will learn every mistake that it cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars and lots of pain and agony, because it's already knowledge. You don't need to go and fail, you just need to learn, okay? For anybody who's being a leader, I would highly recommend buying this book or taking this book seriously, all right? If you have the word manager written in your freaking title, get this book, all right? Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind, because essentially most of what you've learned probably as a younger person doing the previous job is not entirely applicable, as said by Vidi, for your next job, okay? So always keep an open mind. AI is changing things, globalization, deglobalization is changing things. We need to have an open mind in order to adapt, okay? And there's always something to do better. When you exhibit never settle tendencies, senior leaders at this company are delighted. Senior leaders at this company are inspired, because they see that that is the person, like Vidi was talking about before, that is the person who can succeed my role, so I can move on to the next thing I want to do. Okay? All right. Hopefully that makes sense, all right? Here to generate the right values. The solution is always to have an intelligent innovation, okay? The solution is always, okay, there's always an innovation that will solve the previous problem, but we need to think. We need to actually commit to want to innovate. Not all innovations are going to be good. Like Vidi said earlier, the best innovations have to get rejected a lot before we realize they're good. But eventually, the trying, the never settling will result in an idea that does work. Okay? All right. Anyhow, that's the end of my shtick. The rest is just the standard stuff. If you need a reminder, which I hope nobody does at this point, with the exception of maybe a new person here like Kanza, okay, the idea is this, all right? This is our mission. Stick to the mission, and there is success. Inspire delight through hospitality innovations that positively transform our guests, partners, and employees. That is what we do every day. That is why we do what we do. Next, of course, revenue goal, 3.5 million, 5-star percentage of 85%. Partner churn goal, 370,000. 6x individual bonuses if the company reaches the target, which is getting a little bit harder these days, but it's measured from last October up to this end of March. All right, this part is important. If the revenue goal is not reached, then there is no bonus. I'm taking control of the strategy right now. I'm taking control of whether or not we're going to change its goal, okay, for the revenue. But anyways, I stick to the original plan, all right? So revenue goal and 2 brand strategy goals, we pay 6x. If revenue goal and 1 brand strategy goal, we pay 3x. That's pretty much the regular discussion. I'll pass it over to Garrett, okay? All right, that's it. There's some bad news that's going to be announced a little bit further. Some of you already know what it's going to be, so hopefully there's no going to be too many surprises, but I'll pass it on to the next person. Over back to Restu, I think, for continuation, yes?
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Jin, for the vision. And we move up to the next session, which is hospitality and revenue target, that will be presented by Kak Furkon. Kak Furkon, please take the stage.
Okay, thank you very much, Karastu. So, hello everyone, good morning. Since our time is ticking, so let's directly proceed into the report. Okay, next slide, Kak Ardi. So yes, I believe you are already aware about this semester 6 targets. So let's directly move into the hospitality target achievement this week. Okay, the first one, to the accuracy, it's actually increasing by 0.2%. Last week at 86.2%, and this week at 86.4%. Next, into the check-in increasing by 0.4%. Last week at 87.1%, and this week at 87.5%. Next. Cleanliness also increasing by 0.5%. Last week at 79.8%, and this week at 80.3%. Next. Communication also increasing by 0.5%. Last week at 85.6%, and this week at 86.1%. Next, this is the major increase this week. Location, last week from 72.3%, and this week to 73.7%, increasing 1.4. Last, value, increasing by 0.4%. Last week at 81.1%, and this week at 81.5%. Okay, so to sum up, we actually have increased by 0.4% compared to last week. Yes, Kafidi, is there anything that you would like to clarify?
Yeah, I just need to clarify for everyone understanding as well. There seems to be a contrast between the explanation about hospitality rating between your report and Mr. Jing's explanation. Could you provide some more insights on that? Are there the actions?
Yeah.
Does this difference or?
Yeah, so basically my report is actually like counting from the October 1st, which we started our semester, and that is what is mentioned on the Airbnb. And previously, before this report has been accumulated, I also have escalated this to Kayla if there is like any data discrepancies or integrity on this part, and she said it's normal because the date has been what is it called? The date has been selected differently. So yeah, that's my explanation, Kafidi.
Oh. Okay, Vidi, thank you for triggering the open discussion. We don't we know that there's probably something wrong. We'll go into the details of it, okay?
Yep.
So here's what I see, everybody, okay? This is just drawn from Airbnb right here, January 22nd, 2024 until January 20th, 2025. That's a year's worth of data, okay? Overall, across the entire span of the year, 82.5. Here's how it's tracked across. 81%, okay, 82%, 79%, 80%, 82%, 81%, 81%, let's see, 84% peaking in September, October, which was also our peak check-ins, by the way, 84%, 83%, and today 79.3%, okay? So because there's a data discrepancy, we now have no confidence, okay, in whether the hospitality metrics are being measured correctly, which means that essentially we need to do that as a strategic thing to get that fixed in order to install confidence. Remember, Bukit Vista doesn't lie to people, okay? And you are correct, Vidi, that is strange. I would agree that that's unusual. So we probably need to take a look and examine that a little bit more. Shall we, everyone? It seems important whether or not our metrics are being measured correctly. because that affects everyone in their bonuses too. Okay, all right, good. Thank you for stepping on toes, Vidhi. That is exactly what we'd expect from a competent VP of engineering and also somebody who has previously served as a data scientist here at Bukit Vista. Okay, good. Let's continue, please.
Okay, thank you very much. So we will later on announce if there is any data discrepancy and how should we act upon it. So thank you very much, Kak Vidi, for stating that. And let's move into the next target, which is our revenue target achievement, which I believe should be more stable. So at this point, we are hitting 2 million USD already. From our revenue target at 3.5 million USD. We still have around 1.4 million to catch and only 72 days left to achieve the target. So yeah, this is the report for the revenue target achievement. And next into the partner stability target achievement, which is basically branding. Officially this week or 19th of January, yesterday, we actually has offboarded Villa Aliana, which has the contract value around 53,000 USD. So it rounds up the current progression of the offboarding contract value to 212,000 USD. Yeah, so we still have around like 100 and also 60,000 USD left of our budget to hit to of course to not hit the maximum offboard contract value, but we still have that budget of offboarding for the branding side, branding target. So yes, Mr. Jing.
Okay,
You are ready?
Mr. Furqan, let me actually announce some good news to everybody, okay? As the CEO of this company, I'm going to remove Villa Aliana from the budget. The reason I'm removing it is because it's a managed exit rather than an unmanaged exit, okay? This is a case where we ask the owner to offboard themselves rather than they offboard it without our management. So this is called being a manager, whereas having a sudden surprise and a partner deciding to offboard does not, okay? We noticed that they were in breach of contract and we made that apparent to them and they decided to offboard themselves, okay? So that is the correct sequence rather than letting it rot. All right, so you can remove that from the budget and let's try to do more of that because that is more forgivable, okay? Now, that doesn't mean there's not mistakes made. Of course, there's some mistakes made in the expectation setting at the very start, okay? We will fix those and those already have incentive programs to self-correct, I think. So, but for the company, I don't think the company should have to suffer from not making this target because it is a managed exit and it is a lesser form of failure. Okay. All right. Back to you, Furqan.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. So if this is retracted, we will go back into the previous update, which around
Yes, please.
158,000 USD and will be updated later after this all hands. Okay, thank you very much. So let's directly move into the next part, which is the company team target achievement, which also will be announced by me. Thank you very much, Kak Ardi, for hovering around so quickly. So let's see, we have 3 targets in January. The first one is the revenue target. And our current achievement so far is at 415,000 USD. Can you please scroll down to the right so I can see the percentage percentage of the progress? Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, so it accounts around 88.4%. Ardi, to make sure that we can see it clearly, can you please only zoom in under the January target? Yes, that's correct. Thank you very much. Okay, now on to the next one, which is the hospitality target represented by 5-star percentage. Our target is at 86%, and yes, in this part actually it is correct. The achievement is actually decreasing, sir, by 7. Now we are at 79.4%, which is decreasing 1.2% compared to last week. And this has been mentioned earlier about the brand target because the CEO has nullified the budget for Villa Aliana offboarding. So later on, this will be adjusted into 0 again. So which means we do not have any offboarding up until this week, from this last 1 week. So it will be counted as 0% for this week. Okay, so that's the update for the January target, and continue on the opportunities that we have so far coming into the fourth week. So in January, we managed to have 66% occupancy, 8% increase compared to last week, 40% expired dates, 3% maintenance, and also 4% order usage. So we have 30% nights available to sell to achieve the OK target. So yeah, that's the report from me. Thank you very much, and back to Restu for the rest.
Thank you for the update, Kak Furkon. So let's move up to the next session, which weekly mission inspirational. I believe there's two innovation that will be presented in today's session. The first one is for again by Kak Furkon. Please tell us about this innovation, Kak.
Okay, thank you very much. While I'm presenting, probably RD can click the attachment, yeah, to make it quite clear. So yeah, the innovation is the core value change, which we would like to, we have decided to change, or not change, but we decided to, what is it called? Rebrand, yes, rebrand our core value from be the hero to rise to the challenge. So yeah, I'd like to take the moment to share the update one of our core values, be the hero. While this value and its narrative has always been represented correctly with courage, initiative, and stepping up to the challenge, we've come to the realization that the name can be misinterpreted as be the savior, implying taking on responsibilities that aren't ours, and also diminishing clear expectations. So to clarify its true essence, we are renaming this core value into rise to the challenge. This new name reflects what we stand for, taking bold steps, making decisions with confidence, and also embracing challenge head on without overstepping boundaries. So yeah, as probably you can see, this is only just initial design of the core value. This still on the checking side from the BCA team, and after that, probably the design. Please expect the design can be updated at any time. Yeah. So yeah, that's the announcement and also weekly mission inspiration from the employee side. Thank you very much. Restu, back to you.
Wait, let's do this. Let me announce why this is important to the company, okay? So here goes, everybody. A lot of you who've been here for a few semesters will realize a pattern that we have, and every semester we have to lay off people, okay? And I don't really enjoy doing that. That's not why I started this company. I did not start this company to ruin people's careers, okay? But it suddenly occurred to me that there was one common thing that kept on happening. And that was once somebody had been promoted, they kept on doing their last job. They kept on doing their last job even for the people that they should have expected to lead. So they kept on being the hero. They would be the single fighter. They would not actually expect that the people that they're leading to do their job. So whenever people they're leading screwed up, they would cover. Eventually realizing to the point that we are not functioning as a team. There is no leadership there. There's just one person who's doing the job for three people. So that's got to stop, okay? And the way we stop it is we stop celebrating people who are doing that, because that sabotages, and that's why we have these layoff cycles, okay? So being the hero and taking on the savior mindset is the incorrect way to lead your team. Rising to the challenge and expecting your people who you're leading to rise to the challenge is the correct mindset leading a team, okay? So this is made in an attempt to correct this culture at Bukit Vista, which we keep on investing in the wrong behaviors, and it results in this uncomfortable thing that we have to do every year or every semester, okay? All right, so that's a hard lesson. Hopefully people really embrace it. As a result, for Khan, he'll reject any recognition where a senior leader is acting as a savior, okay? Or a senior leader doesn't seem to be having expectations that their team should be rising to the challenge. Those will not be recognized anymore, okay? We will recognize when somebody steps up. We'll recognize when somebody who needs to step up steps up, but not, let's say, a leader who's stepping up to do execution work. That's not what we mean by being the hero, okay? not from a KM who's expected to, let's say, do execution, or a KM who's expected to do supervision. It should be somebody who is stepping up from their level and, like Vidi said earlier, reaching for the next leadership level. Okay. All right. Hopefully that part is clear. We got another one coming in next week about data, so stay tuned. There'll be more updates. And yeah, we'll continue. Back to you, Prakad.
Okay, pass it over to Restu.
Okay, thank you, Kak Furkon and Mr. Jing. So we move up to the next one, inspiring the hospitality industry through technological innovation, will be presented by Kak Wendy. Yeah. Please, Kak Wendy, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, Karsto. So I will be presenting about the improvement we've implemented on transaction detail on Bivigo. So first, I'll explain the problems. So there's 3 problems. First is there's no clear indication of the payment due date or the estimated time for funds to arrive to the partner. And then the second one is the current payment statuses, such as complete, lack clarity, and can be misinterpreted by the property owners, leading to confusion about when the funds will arrive to their account. And the third one is the owners frequently contact support to clarify payment statuses and timelines, leading to inefficiencies. So our solution is, first, we adding the payment due date information into the transaction details bottom sheet that we have on Bivigo. That we included the estimated time for the money that will be received by the partner, so they can expect by what the last time they would receive the money at least. And then the second one, we adjust the payment statuses to avoid the user confusion. So we rename the before name is fully sent into the transfer in progress, and we create another new status called payment sent, which only show the fully completed transaction. So they could expect when they open the payment sent, that's the list are all the successful transaction that already send it to their account. For the result, based on our Hermes log monitoring from the January 14th, that was when the transaction detail improvement was released until today. I think there's no strategy partner has inquired about the financial issue related to the transactional detail that we have implemented into Bivigo. So I might say that there has been a significant reduction in the number of escalation messages from partner related to finance is about decrease about 100%, dropping from 4 inquiries to 0. 4 inquiries we get from the reported user contact our support team. And until today, there's no report about that anymore. I think so. That's all from me. I will give it back to Karis. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Wendy, for this innovation to improving the transactional detail in Bivigo. Yeah. Okay, let's. I believe that's all for weekly mission inspiration, and move up to announcement. Yeah. For today's announcement, we have 2 announcement. The first one will be delivered by Kak Kayla. Please, Kak Kayla, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you. All right, actually today I'd like to announce that we will no longer be working with Della, who is known previously as our community manager. This decision was made because as community manager, she holds a critical role as both sensor and actuator for our community management. So this position actually essential to ensure that high quality insights, high quality escalations being delivered that will later on enabling us in making informed strategic decisions. However, based on evaluations, it appears that it's not fully equipped to meet the requirements as of this role. So as a result, both the role and the expectation associated with it will be discontinued. Moving forward, I will take on this responsibility alongside Jane as strategist. to explore sustainable practice for managing the community in alignment with the company's directions. If anyone would like to ask for details regarding this one, can approach me directly. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Kaila, for this announcement. We can move up to the next announcement, which is can you click it, Kak Ardi? Yeah, this is will be delivered by Kak Furkon. Yeah, please, Kak Furkon, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. So I would like also to announce that as of today, we effectively decide to terminate Kashelin. So the reason being is because we, after several evaluations, we found out that the work that she delivered is not up to the expectation as her level at the moment. And also we have been seeing there are some deviations and also missings in several parts of her work to maintain it to not maintaining the job very good. Yeah, so after that evaluation, also the reflections, we decided to offboard Shalin. So Shannon has been a very valuable team, and also of course helping Bukit Vista in many ways. But at this moment, yeah, at this moment probably we need to part ways to to be able for for both parties to feel relief and also continue with each of their journey. Same as Kyla, if you have any things that you would like to clarify further about this decision, you may directly come to me. Okay, so that's for the announcement, and I believe Mr. Jing, you have any things if you like to add any information based on these announcements, please do.
Oh, well, you should announce that we're having a farewell party for Sheila, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so let's go back to the initial slide again. Over here, so that we are staying consistent, right? Okay, so here it is, everybody. Okay, this is us fulfilling what I said I'd do, right? If you're wondering why these terminations are happening, it's because of this, okay? It's been announced, been talked about for multiple weeks, and those are the two biggest factors I see for strategic misalignment, okay? And those are very, very important. Those affect everybody. Those affect every employee, and those affect every partner. Okay, all right. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jing, for the clarification. So, Kak Ardi, please share your screen. And as the all hands administrator today, I would like to announce that the core value recognition and also, for the core value recognition, it will be announced for next week. So we will merge it and close the session for today. So to the host, you may close the session directly right afterwards. So thank you. Back to Ardi.
Okay, thank you everyone who's coming to our join all hands meeting today. Because that's the last part of our meeting. Thank you everyone. See you once again next week. Thank you everyone.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a good day, everyone.